probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I... Wait.
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This is why. No, this right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get in there
I'm
with
stopping
me.
and then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast. Okay, so I'm concerned.
Oh?
Concerned.
Concerned?
I am actually concerned for you.
Concerned for me? Why?
Jen just said that George Bush was kind of cute.
I mean, now that I'm an older lady, like whenever he was president, I was like, that dork. But now, looking back, I'm like, he's a pretty cute guy. You know, it's because he was fun.
I think that I am at a loss for words that I have rubbed off on you.
You pulled me to the darkest.
I have pulled you to the
Bush dark
George
side.
Bush dark side.
But not HW. Oh, no.
Have you seen him in his younger days, though?
No, but I still cannot equate him to anything but old man Bush.
Jenna, can you please have us on your show so we can talk about how hot your father is?
It's the last thing she'd want to talk about ever.
I just think he's so hot.
Yeah, he's cute. I mean, he's
and
cute
all
and
those
fun.
videos, because here's the deal. It's because of the Epstein files. They're, it's all these videos of them saying,
look who wasn't in it.
Isn't in the Epstein files, and it's him dancing, and he's just so cute.
I know, and just sweet. But I didn't like how they put that video of him when they got the news of 9/11. It's like, that's not a good video to put in there because that was stressful. That was like a horrible
he handled
moment.
it.
He handled it with grace.
We're not going to go political.
No, we're not. We're not. But I'm just saying as a person.
As a person, he handled it with grace.
Yeah.
All right. Confessions Friday.
Oh, God.
And
yes, Friday.
Melissa is our confession Friday.
Yes, I forgot.
And she sent in confession time. I love listening to you guys talk about your health journeys and different workout spurts that you have participated in. And I have had some of those in the past as well, but have fallen off since COVID hit. Same.
Yep, same.
I fell so hard off the workout wagon. Let me tell you just how far. My go-to self-care routine in the mornings during the height of COVID, when I would get off a rough shift at the ER where I worked, was to go through the Jack in the Box drive-thru, grab 2 tacos and 3 egg rolls with the sweet and sour sauce and a large Dr. Pepper. Head to the nature preserve on the way to my house and eat 5,000 calories while watching the early morning joggers do their thing as the sun came up.
Oh,
so
my
probably
God.
the worst possible option after spending 12 hours telling multiple people how to live healthier lives and to make better choices, and didn't feel bad one bit because it kept my sanity in the moment and let me walk into the house much happier, if not necessarily healthier.
Yeah.
Feel free to out my name and all. No need to be anonymous here.
And then I responded back to her, oh my God, that was my exact meal last night.
Here's the weird part of Jack in the Box.
Tacos and egg rolls.
Okay. So I, for one, love that, Melissa, because it is true. And here's the funny part of that. Like, when, as a nurse, there are certain questions you have to ask. And I hate asking if you're a smoker. And I'll tell you why. Don't come at me, Karen. Because this is my thing. We all have vices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We all have vices. We all have something that we do that is not healthy for us.
Amen.
So I always tell people whenever I'm asking them,
judge lest ye be judged.
Here's the deal. When I'm
don't
asking
throw stones
people,
at a glass house.
When I'm asking people about if they smoke, and they say yes, I say I do not care.
Yeah.
Just so you're very full aware, I do not care what you do because I eat cheese tater tots and they're just as bad for you.
Yeah.
Probably not just as bad, but they clog your arteries.
Yeah.
Just as bad as cigarette smoke sometimes.
Yep.
And so this is the deal. I do not judge. And how people cope with stress.
Yeah.
That's what gets me so flustered.
Well, you love a smoker anyway. You're not a metro girl. You're like, can you get over close to me so I can smell you?
I love a smoker. I
You
love a
do.
smoker.
You love sitting in a smoky
Melissa is so
cafe.
on point.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember there being times, I mean, this week,
Oh, mhm.
I fell off, and I've been doing really
You
well.
have
Like,
been doing
I've been
so
trying to be
good.
so good. And,
Yes.
I've lost like, I think 42 pounds. And
That's
so
a lot.
the deal is, it's since last August. So
That's a lot,
it is, but I'm
though.
just saying, like,
And with no
I
thing.
had a little help at the beginning.
Okay, but for the most part, you've just been straight doing it, which is highly respectable.
But
I'll have
it's
to say. It
okay
doesn't
that
matter.
it doesn't.
You know me.
Correct.
I'm on the
But here's the deal, even it doesn't matter
It
how
doesn't
you do
matter.
it.
It doesn't
I
if
do
you
not
get it
care.
done.
I don't judge you, okay?
No.
But I will say this week I kinda had a day
Yeah.
where it just really wasn't, like, wanting to be around people.
Yes.
And so normally I don't leave for lunch,
Uh-huh.
and so but this week I did, and I was like, "You know what sounds really good? A large french fry from Dairy Queen
Mm.
with a side cup of nacho cheese where I
Mm.
can dip my french fries in there."
Mhm.
And when I pulled up
Mhm.
to the drive-thru, the tacos were just staring at me.
Oh, they've got great
Dairy
tacos. Their
Queen has the
tacos are
best
the
tacos.
best
And so
tacos.
I was like, "I want 1 taco, okay?"
You gotta
And
get
then
3
I went to
tacos.
Coleman Park, and I sat in the parking lot and did exactly what Melissa said.
Do you know how many times I've done that when I worked for CBS Radio? I'd
And
sit in my
I
car in the
just
park.
watched
Yes,
runners
yes.
run.
Well, and absentmindedly, like you don't have anything to say or do or be.
I didn't feel bad.
No, I loved eating by myself whenever I
Well,
used
no,
to
I'm
work
just
at
saying,
the
like, I
radio
didn't feel bad about
station.
watching people work out while I ate.
I didn't either, and I also didn't feel bad about eating by myself. I'd go into restaurants and full on eat by
I full
myself.
on will go in a restaurant and eat by myself. I'll go to a movie by myself.
I'll have an
But do you
iPad.
know-
Have a full
Do
setup.
you know that I know people who will not do that?
No, they
They're like,
cannot
"That is so
stand.
weird."
No,
And I'm like, "I don't find that weird."
Right, so you have to be able to be with yourself. You have to be able to be alone with yourself and be okay with it.
I just have never thought that's weird.
No.
But back to Melissa's confession.
Yes.
What is it about those crack tacos from Jack in the Box?
First of all, that taco sauce is like gold. It's the same taco sauce
I
they
don't,
use at
you know,
Taco
I'm not a
Delight
sauce
and
person.
Taco
I'm not a
Casa,
sauce person.
but they put it on the tacos, though.
that
It
what-
comes in the
Okay.
taco. So that is the gold. That taco sauce, I'm telling you, is what makes it. It changes the taste of it. It's just got this
They're
tangy,
just
good taste.
so
It's
good.
making my mouth water.
I mean, Jack in the Box, here we are. Sponsor us. We are
I know.
talking.
See, they use the same sauce as Taco Delight, Taco Casa, all those that I love. That's what I grew up with. That's the sauce I love. Like
I love
Taco
Taco
Bell sauce
Casa.
is so gross. It does not taste the same.
Taco Casa is the
Taco
best.
Casa, man.
Taco Casa is the best.
Do you know that Greenville Taco Casa ripped me off of a taco the last time I went, and I couldn't go back because it was too far. So they just ripped me off for $5. And I love that place. Justin didn't get his taco
I thought
lot.
the Taco Casa in Greenville closed.
No, it's in
so
a gas station.
I know it's in a gas station.
Yeah, it didn't close. It's still there.
But I thought someone had told me. See, I can't go to
I've been
Greenville.
twice in recent.
See, this is the thing. I can't go to Greenville and not get a Peddler's Pizza.
Oh,
because-
see, I'm not. I
because
didn't from around
You're
here.
not local, but Justin
Yeah.
probably feels that way.
Yeah, I mean, I had a Peddlers in Commerce when we went to college there, so sort of, but
N- I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Peddler's Pizza, there's something about
I know
it
your
that is-
tradition too. You want what you have when you go. Like we go into town. We got to go to Babes. We go to this. We got
Yeah. Being friends with me is actually not for the week.
It's not. You gotta love cafe diners. You gotta love
I love a
diners.
diner.
You gotta love old movies.
And you have to
All
kinda-
the music.
all the music.
All the music.
All the music. Yeah, I'm not really. I
You
don't
gotta submit. Sometimes you submit to her power.
up. You make me sound like a horrible human being.
I'm just kidding. But I was just thinking about the cats because like little baby kitty has had to
Do you
submit
see
to
this?
Mickey.
You see this
He's-
thing at my feet?
So his name is Stewie.
Because she kept him.
I kept him because he's a mama's boy and no one else.
Do we know that it's a boy?
Yes. He's got balls.
I
He
didn't
has
even,
balls.
I didn't even know cats had balls.
All boys have balls.
Didn't-
I mean, all boy animals have balls. Haven't you seen gorillas and all that kind of stuff? They all got balls.
I guess
Big
I
old balls.
just don't pay
Well,
attention.
Not all of them have big balls.
Like from
Some of them have small.
stop, because I'm going to say something inappropriate.
Okay. We'll move on back over.
What you don't know won't hurt you.
Oh no, but we have good inside jokes.
Anyways, moving on. Thank
Anyways,
you, Melissa, for
thank
your
you,
listener's confession,
Melissa.
and we cannot wait to hear the next one.
Yeah, yeah, get them in,
We
folks.
love them. And I feel like it sparks conversations that we wouldn't
Yes.
normally have.
And you can
Okay.
relate to people that you don't know. They're like, "Oh, yeah, more people are like me than I thought," you know?
Okay. So this week,
Yes.
I do not know why, but I started rewatching Sister Wives
Oh.
from the restarted rewatching it from I think season 5.
Oh, okay, so
But it
not
was
so far
it
back.
was the season they were gonna build their house. They started building like they'd moved to Vegas and they were gonna
Vegas.
build their houses. They
Oh,
haven't built them
yes.
yet.
Oh, the house is on the cul-de-sac.
Correct, the cul-de-sac,
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
The cul-de-sac houses. Okay, but I
Mhm.
need to say something. So I'm rewatching because what I like about obviously, as she says, I'm a traditionalist.
Mhm.
So Criminal Minds, Cold Case, things
Mhm.
like that. I like to pull dark, Downton Abbey,
Mhm.
Outlander. I like to rewatch those while I'm doing stuff because and especially at night because I don't really want to stay awake,
Yeah.
but I want
You
background
don't
noise.
have to pay attention.
Correct, so I don't have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Well, so
I like that too. I do
so I
that too.
put on this episode, and it was season 5, and I do not remember this. But again, season 5, I forget when it came out, but I wanna
Yeah.
say I was young, so I was, like, early 20s probably in season
Yeah,
5,
probably.
okay? Must not have, like, really hit me, okay?
Yeah, you weren't fully
Was not fully
engulfed.
engulfed.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, the episode
I can't wait. I love to
is
go back and rewatch after time has
now you're gonna have to
passed.
well, and it's hard sometimes it's a little heartbreaking rewatching those
I know because they have such
because
hope that does not
well,
pan
and the
out.
way they, like, talk to each other and how they supported each other during those
Yes.
seasons are really
I
sad to me
know. It was
because
because they felt like they were on the
I
same
felt like they
page.
were really in love.
I thought so
And,
too.
and of course, I listened to Christine's audiobook. Anyways,
Yeah. We can get on our rabbit
I'll move
hole.
on
We'll have to be a
from
Sister Wives podcast one
correct,
day.
but where I'm going with this
Mhm.
is because in this episodes, the Browns go on, which this is the polygamous family. They go on a vacation to California with another polygamous family
Oh, yeah.
called the like Dayers or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
But the husband of that
I
family,
remember that husband. Was he bald?
yes,
Oh,
Jim,
yes, I remember him vividly.
but he was married. Uh-huh. Yeah, listen to
Yeah.
this. This is where I cross the polygamy line.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not do this. I know we've talked about how I think sometimes I could flirt
Yeah.
with a with the
Possibility.
idea
Yeah,
of
having
a
sister wives. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I kind of feel like Justin kind of
Yeah. I mean, he almost could be a
Justin could be our polygamous
yeah.
husband, except you get all the benefits and I reap nothing.
Yeah, you
Actually,
just show up. Well, you would wanna work out a better agreement than that.
I don't want the obviously the intimacy,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't mind Justin coming and cooking something for me or
Yeah. Mowing
paying
your
a
lawn
bill
here and there. Yeah, paying a
or doing stuff
bill.
like that.
Yeah, like coming over, managing the house,
Yeah.
and then just leaving
Or
you to
helping
be.
me with Tobin every
Like,
now and then.
I'm telling you, they had
I should
they had a great setup. I mean, he would
actually
come
should
around.
send Tobin with Justin to the land every
Oh,
now and
he
then.
he would make him a hunting man.
He would.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to
Back
that.
to.
We'll go back to
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
anyways, in this
Sister
episode,
wives,
though,
yes.
they introduce this other polygamous family.
Yes.
And this man
I feel
married,
like
hang on, he married 2 women at the same time.
oh, I don't remember that.
Yes. So the girl, one of the girl that he liked both of these women, and they
Uh-huh.
both grew up in polygamous families. Sorry
Uh-huh.
to touch
It's
your boob.
okay.
So
Padded.
there we go.
Not quite the boob.
My boob is not padded, but anyway, so they grew. That both women grew up polygamous, so they were used to the polygamous
their life.
lifestyle. But they married the same day.
Mm,
Okay,
I didn't feel like that's what it's about.
but in my head, I'm sorry. So at least Cody
Wait,
and
sisters? They're sisters?
no, no, no. Hang on, I'm getting
Okay.
there. So, but his first 2 wives,
He married on the
he
same day.
married on the same day. Okay, because he courted both of them at the same time.
I didn't think that's the way it works.
Okay, but here's the deal I have with that. So in my head, I'm over here okay, so in a polygamous family, they spend one night with one wife, one or 3 nights, however they
However
want
their
to set the
workout is.
But on your wedding night, how
Mhm.
do you split
Split
that
time.
time?
and that causes immediate problems
Because who do
because
you
what you can't do, you can't spend time with either of them is what you have to do.
correct? But in my head, I'm thinking,
But then the
okay,
first one you spend time with is
the
the top
one,
one, the
that's
top
right,
dog,
the top
the
wife.
top
But
sister wife,
also in my
the
head, I'm
queen.
thinking, okay, what if he's a virgin and they're virgins?
Oh no.
So
You're right. I
what?
never thought that
Who?
through. Who gets to take it? Who gets to
Did
take
they flip
it?
a coin?
Hey, who's the most important to get?
That's right. So the
Oh,
jealousy starts immediately.
immediately.
So
And is this the same family where
hang
the
on, hang on. I'm getting there. Let me finish.
Okay.
So then
I don't want to forget.
10 years later, I think, like long time, because he has 3 wives.
Yes.
So then 10 years later, he marries the twin sister of one of his
No,
first
I
wives.
forgot.
Yes.
I just spit. I forgot that.
So he
The
married
twin sister.
no,
There is some devious
No.
shit going down.
no,
Oh,
no,
no. You
no.
cannot marry family. I
No.
mean, I know they're not in the same
No.
bedroom. That's not what they
No,
do.
you are. As the
But that's not what they
polygamous
do.
family, you are.
But they not
Okay,
in the
I
same
know-
bedroom. They
correct.
don't share bedrooms.
But I do not even care. I love you and I love Justin, but I would never,
Your sister.
gross. Your twin
Your
sister on top
sister.
of that, that's
That's
sadistic. That's
But
sadistic.
is this okay? This is what I was going to say. Is this the same family where the ladies were like, "We don't take a bite until he takes his first bite,
Yes.
and then we serve him, and then when
But-
he
and-
takes the first
okay, but
bite,
here's also the
then
deal.
we take our bite."
They also, and here's another thing, in polygamists don't come at us. If we
That's
reach,
all I took from that.
if we reach the polygamous world, no, we love you.
Yeah,
This is not against you.
yeah.
However, okay, what I will say is all these questions. So
That's a lot of good
I
questions.
literally put my phone down and
Yeah.
was so sucked in because I forgot about this episode.
Yes.
So then I started thinking, I was like, these women, because in my head, if I wanted to marry into a polygamous family, it would have to be a polygamous family that lives in separate homes. Like,
Yeah,
wife one
yes.
has this house, wife two has this house,
Yes.
wife. Like, I would have to do it
Yeah.
like they did it. And I
Yeah.
know there's
That
not the best.
first,
But the cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
I
the
could do
cul-de-sac,
the cul-de-sac.
the
The
cul-de-sac.
Las Vegas cul-de-sac.
like not their first house really where they shared the
Basement.
kitchen and
No,
they
no.
had the
Okay, but hang on, I'm getting there because
Okay.
that's my thing. Like, I could do like separate homes, polygamous.
Yes.
Okay. These people live in one house. So you and your twin sister have the same husband and y'all live in the same house.
Oh, how many kids do they have?
25.
What kind of house they live in? A mansion? How do they afford mansions?
They
How
live
do
in a
these
mansion
people
that-
afford
but they
mansions?
don't-
What I want
they-
I scared the kitten. I'm sorry, kitten. I'm
It's
sorry,
like arching its back
baby.
at me. Ugh.
Oh, he's just stretching.
So here's my deal. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, so
It's okay.
where yeah, no, like I don't even want to, like, here's the deal. Like, I wouldn't even want to have intimate relationships with my husband, like Jake, for instance.
If you knew
If-
he had been with your sister.
I wasn't going to go there, but gross.
I mean, but
No, what I was going to say is I wouldn't, like, even when Jake was alive
Mhm.
and we would go on family vacations,
Mhm.
his family, my family, I would be like, no, I don't want my parents or your parents to know that we sleep together. Absolutely not. No sex for 7 days.
no, yeah, no, I'm not gonna. No,
was weird 'cause we
you
were
leave
all in the
that for
same
the
house.
alone vacations.
Correct. Which we never took.
I
But here's
know.
the deal. I think about it and I'm like, you literally married twin sisters and y'all are living together and having babies. All of them are having popping up.
That is
I
real
was-
weird. And then the kids.
I literally, my
the
mouth,
kids are gonna be so.
my
confused.
mouth. I would love to know where those kids
His
are at
aunt
now.
mom. Their
Because
aunt mom.
you know, because this is the deal. This was back. This was
Oh,
season
they're grown now.
5.
They're grown.
So these kids were teenagers because there was a scene where all the teenagers, the brown teenagers,
go
and
with
their
the
other
other
teenagers to
teenagers.
a little shop, and they were talking, and those teenagers were kind of like our dad's, like the say he, like you could tell the boys were very like women are beneath us, kind of like where I will say Cody.
Yeah, his kids aren't like that. They
No,
don't feel
and-
that way.
Well, and I think they lived like his wives had voices,
yeah, they did.
which
Yeah,
is why-
he's not like the Iron
which
Fist.
is why
although
he lost control.
Yeah, well, but the problem is
And
that
then it was
he
too late.
ran them around the country with his iron fist wherever
Correct.
he
And it
got a
was too late.
whim.
So the problem is like that's why I love Janelle so much because she always had a voice.
Yes,
And that's why
But
I
you
just-
are the most like Janelle.
I am the most like Janelle,
you
for
are.
sure.
You're so Janelle.
But listen, if you ever like it, It was season 5. I forget what episode
I'm
it
gonna
is,
have to
but
go
it's the
back and look.
episode where they go on
California
vacation. It's like
Vacation.
California Vacation, and I am telling you, I literally was like,
Yeah, it
"Wait,
opens your
what?
eyes.
You married 2 women?" Because I was thinking, "Why wouldn't you marry one of the women 1 week, and then the
Yes.
other one a month or 2 later? Like, why did you have to marry both of them?"
Cost, money.
Mm,
Yeah.
you think it was a financial?
Well, I mean, they're pretty, well, from what I can tell, they're pretty frugal because they have 4,000 people in their family, so they're not throwing a bunch of weddings. If they can have one potluck instead of 2, sold. We're doing it together. That's all they had. They had one meeting. That's how it went. Let's have one potluck instead of 2. Get over with.
Sometimes, guys, I don't really know what's gonna come out of her
No,
mouth,
you don't.
and I will tell you
That's the
this,
fun part.
this is the fun part of this is today we were kinda talking,
Mhm.
and I said something about she was like, "Do you wanna start doing a duo list again where we know what we're gonna be talking about?" And I said, "No," because I love your blind reaction to stuff,
I do
because
too.
it is so funny when you are blind reacted, which brings me to my next subject.
What?
Did you see the TikTok I sent you about the lineman?
No.
Mm.
No.
Jen, it is all over TikTok. How have you not seen this?
Send me on TikTok. I've been too busy.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say.
I can't wait now. Jeez. I
Someone,
watched one, but it
okay,
wasn't that.
someone not too long ago said something to me about dating again.
Mhm.
And I laughed, kind of chuckled, and I was like, it's not that I don't ever, it's not like I'm like
Closed off forever.
closed off. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But it is a cruel, cruel world out there.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
It's a, you just can't trust
and you're getting
anybody.
too old to not be yourself, you know?
Well, and the problem also is you just really just can't trust people anymore.
No.
Loyalty and, like, faithfulness is just a thing of the past, I think.
It is for a lot. It
And not for
is.
us, like, not
No.
for, like, our
You
like,
definitely have to
us.
go us and up though.
No, but even I think that there's younger people that are
Well,
loyal,
there
faithful.
is.
I
I'm
just no,
generalizing,
I just
but
think in general, like, it's, like,
not a normal.
not a normal.
Yeah.
However, what I will say is that okay, so let me tell you about Mike the Lineman.
Yes.
I cannot believe you've not seen this. Okay.
God dang it. Okay,
So
yeah.
it's a TikTok video, and
Uh-huh.
it's a girl and her friend. So it would be okay. So like me and you
Uh-huh.
are in a bar, and I'm videoing
Uh-huh.
you dancing and kissing on this man.
Uh-huh.
So this is what this best friend's doing, and she says, "Hang on, let me just find the
Dang
video so
it.
I can read it to you. Let me get
Yes.
because I literally sent it
I
to you
watched
because
them and when did you send it?
I sent it to you the other
I'll look in the
day.
list
Okay,
because
so it literally says, hang on. Oh God, this is why we should not be
have TikTok.
have TikTok because I'm not a
I'm way less.
okay. So I sent this to Jen, and it's all listeners are going to know about Mike the Lineman. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
so except for you. So it says my friend found her soulmate last night in Huntsville, Alabama, after the Lineman rodeo, which I had to look up because I don't know linemen.
No.
And again,
They work on the electric.
Karen's, Jessica's, Haley's, whoever,
Uh-huh.
we are not coming down on the lineman. I'm just telling her a
No.
TikTok story, okay?
No.
It said, after the lineman rodeo, and we know nothing about him except his name is Mike, and his friends kept calling him like the birds in Finding Nemo. Mike, 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 Mike.
Oh.
Help us get Nemo home.
Uh-huh.
Girl, first comment. First comment. You just wait. Where's the first comment? She removed it. And it said, but, oh, girl, it's everywhere. You got to watch it. And it said, "Hi, I'm Laura, Mike's wife. He's trying to explain to his 2 children about this." Mary.
Of course he is.
Mary.
Out at a rodeo. You know, rodeos are bad
Well,
news
it's a
'cause they get drunk.
lineman rodeo. So
What
it's,
do they
I think
do?
that's where they go and they like do their, it's
They
like a
ride
competition.
electric.
Well, it's like they have
Yeah,
like a
'cause my dad
competition.
used to do a truck
So I
rodeo.
think it's really cool. Okay, but
Yeah,
here's
it
my
is
deal.
really cool.
So immediately people in the comments are like,
Oh my god.
like, well, it was really bad because people were like, I could tell he was married immediately, like, you know, like all this.
Yeah.
Listen, these 2
It
girls
stank comes off of you easy.
these 2 girls that made this video,
Uh-huh.
they aren't getting the hype they thought they were going to get.
Oh, really?
Okay, because it gets deeper. This story has gotten deeper.
No.
So, anyways, what's so bad though is that Mike's granny got on here.
Granny?
She said, "I'm Mike's grandmother. I'm also mad at him."
Oh, I would be too. Oh,
Granny.
Granny.
Like having to see his here. This is my deal. Phones are freaking everywhere.
Yeah,
What
why
are
would you
y'all
do
thinking?
this?
What are you thinking? Here's my be smart.
Everybody's on TikTok. Everybody
Everybody's
wants
on
to be a
TikTok.
TikTok star.
Everybody wants it. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And
What
yet-
happened to
I'm
a
not
dark
advocating-
corner where you're going to cheat?
I am not advocating for you to cheat, but if
No.
you're gonna do it,
Hide
be
it.
smart.
Hide it. Hide your phone. Hide your wife.
They obviously were hiding their wife.
Oh, that's
So,
horrible.
anyway,
I
so the
cannot wait to
comments
dig on
are
this.
terrible. I'm Mike's big brother, and this is heartbreaking. His wife is great.
Oh, no.
Somebody said every Dory remembered she had a family.
Oh, God.
Where do we chip in for Laura's attorney? This, because that's his wife's name. That is a crowdfunding opportunity I don't want to miss. We need Laura to have the best. Mike wasn't it. Someone put Mike meets his soulmate every time he's 200
She's
miles from home.
She's probably going to be a millionaire after this.
Looks
They're going
like
to do $1 million GoFundMe.
looks like Nemo has a home. I just laughed and laughed when the words soulmate and lineman and rodeo were used so confidently.
So they have a
Like a
stigma?
I guess so. I did not
Linemen
know
have
this.
a cheating
Okay.
stigma.
This says, as a wife to a husband that travels, this would shatter me. While everybody is
Yeah.
laughing, there's a wife out there weeping.
Yes,
Great, we're laughing.
it's true.
Sorry.
It's true. I'm
It's
sorry.
the comments. It's the comments.
It's the comments. It's not the situation. I hate that crap.
Here's the thing. It appears it's not Mike's first rodeo either. I saw him on another page.
Oh, no. He is a dirty dog.
Yeah.
Dirty dog.
yeah,
I
it-
hope his wife gets all
Yeah.
she's got coming to her.
Yeah, his friends were like, Mike, as in stop Mike.
Oh, God.
Okay. So what I was going to tell you though is so this story has gotten obviously like, so then his wife like comments and made a video like
Oh.
saying how this is devastating to please
Yes.
stop, like just respect our
Yeah.
family. It's just awful, all this kind of stuff. And the
And
thing,
here we are.
and- well, everybody's talking
mean,
about
yeah.
it. It's not,
Uh.
but I knew you probably hadn't seen this, so that's why I wanted to tell you
God.
about it.
Yes.
So anyways, well, I have been following this story.
Oh, you're
since it
deep
went-
in.
I'm deep in this
Yeah,
because
yeah.
let me just tell you.
You're on the dark
So
web.
then what happened was, and I don't have this on here.
Okay.
Then what happened is the two girls
Uh-huh.
to get clout, I'm sure, did this Q&A, like a 7-minute video, Jen, where they're trying to like plead their case
to the public.
to the
TikTok.
to the tickety talk,
Yeah. Okay.
saying like, we had no idea, but there was no like, I'm sorry, I apologize,
Yeah,
like
this went wrong.
this
I didn't
went
really like the
wrong,
way this
like
went.
I'm so sorry, like there was no remorse from these two heifers.
Because they wanted the clout. They want that.
But there was no remorse. You could just look at her and you were just like, what was that? Who was Gretchen
Was
Wilson?
she a buckle bunny out there?
Gretchen Wilson's. Remember Gretchen Wilson's
Yeah.
song Homewrecker?
Homewrecker.
That was her. Like you just saw it on her. And I hate being judgmental like that, but you could just tell because here's the deal. If
like I can't wait to get one
had
over.
posted that video of you dancing with someone and someone's wife went on there, I immediately would take the video
Yes,
down.
yeah.
Immediately would remove
Yeah.
that video.
Yes.
For one.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing would be to remove the video.
Yeah.
Then I would go on if I wanted to do an apology to get attention
Yeah.
and views. I would be sincere,
Yeah.
crying
Yeah.
because you just because she said she said in the this stupid idiot said she goes, I'm so mad because like I just want to be like, honey, we've all made mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. I've done things that could ruin me and Jacob were not perfect.
Yeah.
No marriages.
Right.
I'm not saying that. However, what I will say is she literally went on there and she said, it is not my responsibility. Like it's his responsibility. It was his responsibility to tell me he was married. She's right.
She's right.
She is right. I'm not
not wrong.
I'm not saying she's
Yeah.
not wrong.
But then
What
to
I
rub it
will
in.
say is that she should have removed the video as soon as
She knew
his
was married and his
wife
wife made a
commented.
comment. Yeah.
Delete.
Then it's like, oh my
Delete.
God, he's married.
Delete.
But she probably got such
No.
spot out of that because
Of course
it's like
she
a
did.
million views.
And you
All they
and
was
you
5
can
million
tell,
views.
and you can tell by the video that it did not end at the bar.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I bet. Bet it didn't end until the next day.
You can tell it did not end at the bar. So, but this is my thing. So then
Uh,
she goes on here, her and her friend do this like,
I wonder
not,
how fast this went down too. Like he was dancing. How fast did these comments done? When did the wife see this and make the
well,
comment?
I'm assuming from what I gather from the timeline, which I need a poster board and I need to like,
Yes, we need to do that.
and I need to do some connecting,
Yes.
like yarn.
Yes.
Okay.
We need a
Because
studio.
we do.
We need a studio.
We need a studio.
Guys,
So,
we need a studio.
can someone fund us a
We need
studio,
a
please?
studio.
So this is my thing though. So when she when she posted the video, help find the friend, I'm assuming it was the next day, obviously, that she
Oh.
posted the video because he probably went back to his wife
Oh,
and, was like, see ya.
yeah, yes, and
You know,
she didn't know how to
she didn't know how to find him. So then
them.
her friend goes on here and says, for one, okay, Jen's going to disagree with me on this.
Okay.
I know you are. I do believe in soulmates because I believe that Jacob was my soulmate because I believe that we had too many. There was like, we dated when we were in high school. We dated when Jacob went to college a little bit. And then I was sitting in my cousin's house on New Year's Eve. I'd had him and he walked in and he was not even supposed to be there. And I literally got butterflies. I do believe that Jacob was my soulmate.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't believe in soulmates.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you know that someone's your soulmate immediately.
No, I don't feel like you do either. Even if it's quick, it's not like
Like,
that
I don't feel like you
seconds.
go somewhere. Like,
It's not like
and,
Golden
like,
Corral.
correct, I don't believe that, like, and I'm not just talking about a bar, but I'm just talking about in
No.
general, like Walmart,
Yeah.
a restaurant.
You get
I
the
don't
butterflies.
I don't believe that you just walk in and you're like, that's my person.
It's the butterflies. People make the butterflies into this. That's I knew that was my soulmate. But okay, that's an indicator. But you didn't know right that second that
I
that's your
believe
soulmate.
that a soulmate is someone who comes back and forth, like, or not even back
That's
and forth,
always meant to be.
but it's meant to be like there's consistency in it.
It's true because Justin. So in college, he was married, and I like sort of knew him, but not really. And then I ran into him by chance in Dallas in a bar.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. We were on the day I was supposed to be married, and my best friend was a bartender.
Okay, you're kind of relating to the story a little.
Yeah.
Too, it's kind of creeping me out. Except Justin wasn't married.
Well,
But
and he wasn't doing no crazy dancing or anything. Like.
But what I'm saying is, I just don't believe. So for this friend to even go on there and be like, help her find her soulmate, I'm like, get a life. You don't even know his phone number, probably because he was married, obviously. But listen,
oh God,
it gets better.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. So then today, I see that. What is it? What is this? Green screen. Oh my God.
I can't even get my green screen to work.
Oh, it says try this effect. That's why I'm hitting.
I see.
So then today, the tea gets better because the bartender now has chimed in.
Oh, they see it all.
The bartender has chimed in.
You better make friends with that bartender.
And she says they knew he was married. These girls knew he was married. So yeah, she's on here just saying, yep. I'm telling you. So now the bartender went on TikTok, look her up.
Yeah.
And she made a post saying they knew he was married.
Of course they want to say they didn't because it's easy to say that. It's like it's easy to say.
Now, I will say this.
But how does she know that they know too?
I will say this.
What?
Hate came through my eyes because there are some awful people out there. Because on one of the videos, these men, I said that in my nose, is just like this. They were like, well, look at his smile. Like they were saying, because if you go to like her TikTok page, his wife's TikTok page, like there's pictures of all of them,
Yeah.
Instagram page, there's pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
And his wife is beautiful, by the way.
Of course.
Of course.
They always are.
They
always are drop dead gorgeous. And then they go with the exact, oh my God.
Exactly. So she's gorgeous. And these men, and it was no women, mind you,
Yes,
saying
of
this,
course.
only men.
Yeah.
For one man goes, if he wears his cat backwards and has tattoos, you should run anyways. And I was like,
well,
notes taken.
you love a red flag.
I love a red flag. So notes taken. But Jacob did not have any tattoos, but he did wear his cat backwards, and he knew that was my thing.
Yeah.
So
He had it together.
He had it together.
Yeah.
But these men were on there, and they were like, if you look at her, just saying it out loud makes me
No.
so. If you look at the smile on his face in that video. You never saw a smile like that on his wife.
When he's drunk at the bar, humping a girl that he doesn't know. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Of course he's got a big smile on his face.
Literally.
Oh my God. Who is it? Where is he?
It wasn't just one. That was the bad thing. It was multiple men
Disgusting. You're disgusting.
And I was like, okay.
Those would not be our bros.
No,
those would not be our bros.
No, because our bros would never do this.
They are good people.
But I literally was just astonished because I was like, I mean, the comments
of course
did
they're gonna
not.
make
But here's the deal: the comments on the original post did not fail me. They were all supporting the wife and was like, "This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, get a lawyer. You'll be happier without him." All that stuff.
Right. Well, that reminds me. Did you see about the people that got caught at the Coldplay concert? Have you seen the Oprah the interview with the wife? I mean, with the girl.
Now that yes,
it was eye opening.
Okay, but here's my thing. That is what that is my whole point to the story is you cannot get away with that anymore.
Yeah.
There is cameras everywhere.
But did you see that the issue was that they were both separated and
so
they were
they say, Jen.
I know. Well, but then she comes back at the end and says that he wasn't like he was dishonest with her. Because then Oprah asked if she still had a relationship with him and she said no. I know. So that was a whole, but I did see, it was good to hear the whole story of what went down, but still.
And here's the deal, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes.
And chance things happen that make you look crazy sometimes.
Exactly. But my whole thing is I just think we should be a little bit more cautious of because we say this, I say this
of your
all
shenanigans.
the time. Thank God there wasn't cameras and crap like that when we were growing up.
Are you serious? We would all, I mean, that is really a sad thing. It really is
sad, but it makes me sad because I just kept thinking this poor video is circling around the whole tickety talk.
And she probably would have found out anyways, but now she's got to relive it by seeing it in her face. Her husband actually making out with some girl. Like you get to watch it over and over again. Oh my God. It would make you enraged all the time. You could just start back up immediately all the time.
I definitely hope she has a good support system because the thing about it is if that was one of my best friends like you, Heather or Jamie, I would literally
we would already have a tiny home at your house or something. You'd be moving us out.
I'm not really sure.
Earl
would be alive.
Earl would be your favorite song right about that time.
100%. I'd be like, Judge B. Right, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
Nobody has been in my house, and I do not smell any of that.
Bless your heart.
That you're claiming me to.
Bless your heart. No, you can't bring in that blood spatter stuff that you.
And also, I have no idea why that brand new wood chopper is in my back.
Did I buy an incinerator just to get rid of stuff?
Is there fertilizer spraying the highway? I did not know that.
We watched all the. We know all the things, but we never get away with it because you can't these days. So just remember, you cannot get away with murder. Don't try
cheating
it.
or anything.
Or cheating. Don't do the dumb stuff.
I literally was like, Mock. Stop. Why?
So are linemen just historically cheaters?
This is what's cracking me up.
Because they do travel a lot.
No, but now all over my TikTok is all these linemen getting on there and being like, thanks, Mike. Now my wife thinks that I am doing this.
These poor innocent guys out working their butts off on the electric.
Thanks, Mike. And
that's a dangerous job. They risk their lives.
It was an oil field guy. And he goes, oh my God, it was hilarious.
They're the worst.
Well, listen, he goes, I would like to actually thank Mike a lot because for once it wasn't an old man who was getting accused of cheating on his wife. Thank you, Mike, for taking that off our back.
Oh my God.
I was dying. It's so true.
It's because they have too much freedom. They get away and they're away for like a week and then they just lose their minds.
I just think that if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
You
Like,
are.
if
You
you have
gotta.
freedom
If
or
you
not,
have that character, you're
if
gonna
you
do
just
it. If
you're
you
gonna
love
do
your
it,
wife,
do
you're
it.
not gonna go do that.
Well, I mean, it's there, whatever. It's the apple. I mean, it's freaking the
Yeah,
Bible.
that's
Let's go.
right.
Come on
It's
now.
right. It's
But
all
my whole point is it's cracking me. Those comments are coming up because it's like one wife was like, there was a wife who posted a video and she was like telling her husband, and you could hear him in the background, and she was like, "Where were you? Why were you doing that? What did it?" And he was like, I'm not mine. And it was cracking me up so bad because I was like, dude, linemen everywhere are in trouble.
I love that people can so quickly get on a trend in TikTok. That's the one thing that's so good. Is like people just jump
Again, though,
on.
then I start feeling bad for poor Laura.
Yes,
because
she
now
has to
everybody's
live it.
making comic like, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Do you know though how epic a story that is for the rest of your life? You know, it's like even if it's horrible,
For her.
yes, for her.
The girl, oh God,
Those
you have
girls.
to watch it.
Yeah, but their face is on now. Everybody knows what they look like. Them little
And it's so bad.
buckle bunny.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. So the girl that he was like kissing on.
Cavorting with. Yeah.
Anyway, like she was kind of cute in the video. I was like, okay, I can
Yeah.
get behind this. She's kind of cute. But in the like apology video, girl,
But a face.
I'm like, honey boo boo.
Oh.
And that's also the scary thing about dating. Not men
He
as
was
much
drunk,
as
though.
women.
Here's the problem.
Here's
he
the
was drunk.
deal
He had
about
gorgeous at home, and
I
he was
know.
drunk and had
But
subpar.
here's the thing. Obviously, I don't feel this. Men can do this as much, but I feel like with women, like there's so much makeup and things you can do to your face. Because I follow
you
girls.
can look completely
There's a
different.
lady who has dentures. I love her. She's on
Yes,
TikTok,
I think I've seen her.
and she does these like transformation,
from
and
her.
she looks like a totally different person.
Totally.
And I'm like, dude, like you can literally.
You know what you got at home. You wake up to her. You know she looks good when she's waking up without makeup.
Well,
You're
why would
taking
you
a
want-
chance.
I'm all about but here's my I don't
What do they think's gonna happen?
I don't like
think anything's gonna happen. He
non-natural
wanted to
looking
have
people.
one night and go home. He didn't think that's gonna happen. Every girl wants something more.
He didn't think that
He didn't
someone
think
was
his
going to
wife was
say
gonna see him on
that they were
TikTok.
they
He's a
were his
TikTok
soulmates.
star. That's right. He must have been good. Must have been good.
Oh my Lord.
He must have really rocked her world that night. I mean, she went on and made a national spectacle of herself. That is some good stuff. She really gave it all away.
You 100% would. I don't even know what to really say
I
to you right now about that. I just feel like Mike owes a lot of people an apology.
I mean,
and
and we can't shame his wife if she decides to give him another chance because people can change.
oh, I would never judge her for going back to him. That's not what I'm
no.
saying. Like,
But I feel bad for her because we're like even us, like it's
okay,
like
but literally, like, I mean, the thing is,
we're on the tail end of the trend. We didn't start it.
World. But I will
We're
say,
just dragging behind the coattails right now. The TikTok coattails.
the lineman coat,
The wagon. We're behind the wagon,
Right.
just
I
like
know,
that. We want to be on that trend. The old ladies. Well, the one old lady.
If this felt a little too relatable, you belong here.
yeah,
and we
you
will
do.
see you Monday.
You do. You belong here.
You
Come back.
belong with us.
Come back on Mondays and Fridays. You're in our group now.
You are in our group.
You're a Bob, our band of besties. Remember, that's what I call this the first
also,
time.
someone was telling me, I was telling them about that Stitch in Heaven in Whitman. And they were like, it was a person who sews. Actually, like she does it.
A seamstress.
An
actual seamstress.
She doesn't just do it like
as a hobby.
Like
yeah.
She said, you realize that's the biggest fabric store in Texas or something like that?
What? That place is so good. I've gone online. I love that place. I've talked to them via email.
Did you ask if she listened to our podcast?
No, because I don't know if it's her. I don't know if it's her that I'm talking to. It's I'm talking to someone at the shop. Because I ordered some clearance fabric, and then they didn't have some of it. So
she completed one project, guys.
That's right. Now I'm on a roll. I'm about to do some
I'm
stuff,
saying you actually completed it.
I did complete it. We can put a picture up.
Follow us for more chaos.
Yeah,
okay, guys? Follow us for more chaos.
Love you. See you Monday.
This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.